So what are you saying? Hold on, let's discuss this. You do press ups in the car, is what you said.
Yes. Because I'm trying to inspire a man and you can do it anywhere. Anywhere, anytime, any
So as in stop and do the press ups anywhere around the car, not in the car.
You can do it in the car, bro.
You know you.
I'm gonna show you.
Just bare noise like that, yeah.
I wasn't sorry. I feel sick.
Why is it too hot?
Cold.
Oh, you're cold. Oh, that's not good. Do you wanna go out there? Watch the football now. With the man then. Raymond's out there. I don't know, fam.
Sorry, start things.
Yeah, so Raymond's out there, man.
Hey, what, Max? You keeping your headphones on as well?
I'm waiting for you.
You
to
look cool.
Check your mic. Check
No,
your
it's
mic.
cool. Oh yeah.
Check your mic.
Sorry.
See what happens.
Should have done press ups if you put that t-shirt on. But anyway, come on, check the mic.
Oh shit. You say that I'm not.
You ain't got that.
Mad.
Mad thing. Man said you ain't got that.
You said you. Are you mad?
You lot are 7 years old. That's
Go on, let me test. Go on.
No.
Let me hear.
What? Why are you coming for
I wrestle. We could do
Why
that
are you
now.
coming for people?
Where are we gonna do that?
What's
On the there, up there.
You make a man feel like they gotta come
Up there. No lighting. The minute stop you, it take 2 minutes, 2 seconds, and then you just come back here. It's no problem.
Oh, why are you even saying that?
Told you,
Bruv,
undefeated.
do you hear what she said, bruv? She goes, you need long sleeve.
Oh shit.
Who's hairy arms?
Shan said that about us. Well, she said it about you, but I felt like it was about us. But she said it about you like you got too much hair on your arms, brother.
These are pure idiots.
Michael
man.
Platinum.
I would never say
Hey.
come on, man.
No.
Don't touch my leg.
No, she said that. I don't know why she said it. She definitely said
I'd say
you,
you compare them
need,
and that.
you need long sleeve. That was her words.
I went like this. You need long sleeves. I'm surprised you never hear me.
I'm gonna turn the camera on to you. Watch.
That.
All right. Get me. Hey, dadsrus. What's going on in? What are we saying? We're here to learn, share, and understand. You know how it goes. All right, let me slow it down. Sorry. Dadsrus. We are here to learn, share, and understand. Dun. I ain't doing that every time. It's just.
Fam, just do what you gotta do.
I'll just do what I gotta do. You do what you gotta do.
Exactly.
And I didn't need to make it a thing in it. What's going on in, Max?
Hey, you don't know the MySpace. Back again. If you don't know, get to know it inside the facility. Big up yourself. 9565 Brockwide. You don't know the MySpace. Yeah. Gandhi.
What's going on,
Wait,
D?
come, man.
Can you let Danny do it?
Oh, Dan's got
Yeah, Dan, this is...
I'm mad. Edit that out.
No.
All right, so you said done on my MySpace twice. That's just so you know.
I felt like it was a bit longer.
It can be like that. I can go on for a long time with it.
No, we don't need you to. We don't need you to.
No. What's going on, D?
Do you know what? Life is good, you know. Life is blessings.
Don't know.
What
Yeah.
about yourself, though?
Hey, me? Yeah, man, I'm good, man. I'm all right. You get me? And we got a guest today.
Oh, yeah?
Jeez! Yeah. Got a new jumper and that for the. I know you bought it just for today. You get me?
Yeah, you did. Listen. Yeah, you did.
Early. You know when they go TK Maxx quickly. You get me? You get me? No,
Introduce yourself.
My name is Siddiqui. I'm a father.
Of how many?
I fathered 4. I'm a dad to 6.
Okay. Nice. We go straight in.
Well, yeah, that needs like
Clarification.
clarification.
Yeah, like-
Do you get me? Because what you said there, I started doing the maths.
Yeah.
They were adding up.
I was like, well, did my man minus the 1?
Put the 2.
Like it was well put.
Yeah, it was well put.
yeah, that's
it's
what it
nice.
is.
But can you give us?
I practiced.
You practice that one.
Yeah.
I like that.
Coming.
All right. Well, give us some more clarification. Give us the story behind that, please.
So I've got 2 mothers of children. One of them, they both had 2 children for me. Mm-hmm. And then my second missus, she already had 2 boys and they didn't have a dad. So, and that's why there's 6.
All right.
So I've created 4, but there's 2 more.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
That, you know, if they want a £10 or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or, you know what I mean? Or,
Created for raising 6.
yeah. Dad to 6.
That's beautiful. Beautiful.
All
It
right.
wasn't the plan.
I mean,
ever?
Yeah, well, some people.
Sometimes.
I planned mine, to be fair. Mine's were planned. Yeah, like it wasn't a thing whereby you could try to fool me. Do you know what I mean? We said.
I mean, I don't think it's fooling, but yeah, go on.
Well, from it's not been planned. That's a bit. It's a bit of a foolery there. You tried to fool me, like. But yeah, for me, it was planned.
How'd that convo go?
Well, the mother of my kids, we were together like what, over 10 years by then. So
first.
before, like, yeah, so we was definitely gonna be having kids, as far as I was concerned and she was concerned. And then when I say that 10-year or just after, as I said to you, once we reached that point, she's like, "You reckon that we should try for our first?" And I was like, "You know what? We're never gonna be ready in the sense of, I want it to have money in the bank popping." And it's like, you know what? It's never gonna be that. So let's do it. And then we had my daughter, and then second time again was like ready to go again, and we was only planning for one, but as you lot know, I had twins, so it was 2 for 1. That was a bit of a surprise still.
Nothing.
That was a kinder surprise.
Yeah.
So for me it was planned, but yours wasn't.
No.
None of them.
No, fam, you know.
No, that smile says a lot, you know.
No. I actually think that like to plan for children. I've never known a black man to plan for a child. I'll just keep it 100. Never
Really?
in my, nah. Never.
Not one black man in your whole entire
No.
remit of life.
No. I know white people to plan children, but not black people.
Do you reckon sometimes we ain't spoke about it though? Maybe. Because you say you have, so that's like 1 in 4 in the room. Apparently we all were planned, me and my siblings.
But maybe something that's just not widely spoken about.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know, but sorry. Go on, you were saying.
You were saying, yeah.
Yeah, so no, none of my children were planned. Yeah, they were all blessings, as we say.
Yeah, for certain.
No, I had to get Sadiq on because we're part of a group called Man in Action, so we do a lot of work in terms of, we're building in terms of getting some work done in the community. And Sadiq said one of the most interesting characters in the group because his mind is just beyond. He's like a Danny. Head goes in some places. Like I can give him a scenario, he put another spin on it. Like we just got there now.
Right.
Like, that was a complete spin. It's like, wow, I never thought. You know what I mean? So it makes me think. So, but we've been having discussions, and one thing we've been dealing with is the mental health issues within the group. We've been literally like, look, if we're gonna do this, we have to be right as men to be able to go forward. And I've always said that in the dadsrus, it's important. We can't be doing this, and we're not functioning at an optimum level. So it's kind of a thing of we've got the same situations within the Man in Action group, and then Sadiq is a prime example of like wanting to do great for the community and all that kind of thing. But we all got to go through certain bits and pieces. So we were speaking and like, wow, bro, you got to come on. What would you speak on dadsrus about? And he's like, why not, innit? And so this is another dynamic where it's a father that is having difficulty seeing his.
Yeah, I can't see 2 of my kids.
Yeah.
2. Yeah. I don't.
2 of your biological.
2 of my biological. Yeah.
We're gonna have to delve into that one then, brother, if you don't mind.
That's fine. That's what I'm here for, right?
Yeah, well, yeah. Because to be honest,
Much as you want to.
Yeah, obviously, as much as you're comfortable with doing, but there's going to be a lot of men probably that can resonate and identify with what it is that you're probably going to speak about. So, what's the issues there?
Or when
When you say what's the issue, what do you mean? Like
Why can't you?
see 'em?
Yeah, that's right, baby.
when did you last see? If you start there.
You can start there, but I wanted to know the reason as to why.
Okay.
The easiest way to put it, I don't really know why I can't see them. I got hit with an order at some point. Like me and my ex broke up. We were like 6 years broken. Do you get what I'm saying? I was looking after the children every other weekend. Lockdown came. I had them for the whole lockdown. Both of them.
Right.
She couldn't cope. Yeah, she phoned me like raw. So I burst my bubble, you know. But I mean, I was outside anyway, so it doesn't matter. I wasn't listening to that. Do you get me?
Neither was I.
I was outside.
Can I ask what age they are?
My daughter's gonna be 18 in next month,
Okay.
and my son is 11.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna be 12 come September.
Yeah.
And I think, honestly, I'll just put it like this. I think when my ex found out that I had a new relationship and that, I think that was
the catalyst.
That was it. Yeah, that was it, really and truly. So,
And when is the last time you seen them to get Danny's?
the last time I saw my daughter was maybe like 3 years ago.
Wow.
I saw my son in the playground maybe about 8 months ago.
That's crazy.
Mm.
In the playground.
Yeah.
What was that?
yeah.
Like passing or what?
No, so basically it's like, because where his school is, I got a brethren that lives at like just like across the road in it, and I literally was going to my brethren's yard, and I could just see him in it, and I didn't want to shout to him because, you know, the school were involved. It was all political. Do you get what I'm saying? And yeah, just watched him. You know, he looked healthy in that though.
You just had to watch your son.
Yeah. And then went to check my brethren.
That's crazy, isn't it?
You say that like even as you speak, I personally can feel
The pain.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
you're
that
also
hurts.
but you're also speaking in a way that most men speak, which is just like it is what it is.
I mean, it shouldn't be like this.
No, it shouldn't. But how do you feel, bro?
Regarding seeing my children.
How do you
What
feel
I don't get to-
regarding not seeing them, and how did it make you feel kind of just coming across seeing your son in a playground?
I was shocked, to be honest. Like, shocked to see him. And it was like, yeah, I couldn't go over. Like, I questioned a lot of things in that moment. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because there was a part of me that thought, just jump the fence in it. I don't give a crap about this school.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? But then it's just like, in the past, those random acts of, I don't know, whatever that is, haven't served me correctly. So, you know, I don't want him to feel embarrassed or for him to start crying or, you know what I mean? Or for him to start getting into his feels about daddy telling the teacher to where to go and all of this stuff, you get me? So I just thought, you know what, let me just allow him.
Yeah, because I remember because I've known you for a while and we've been working close knit, and then you don't know what a guy's going through until you question it or ask.
Yeah, that's it.
Weird, like you
get
can think man's just cool.
Yeah.
So we just sat in there, you wouldn't know what my man's going through, and it was a thing of you put up to WhatsApp pictures, and you don't really do that a lot anyway. So when he's put up, I'm like, wow, man, put up pictures. I'm like, and then he put a comment underneath it, and I'm like, that don't make sense. What is that? And that reacted me to nah, I'm checking in on man, because I urged, and I'm saying to man them out there, if you see something that don't sit right with you, and you know someone's going through it, just find the time and just see if you could see if my man's all right in it. Just check in, you good, brother? And I think I did that, and then we had a discussion about the photos. So it must have you were triggered by something, and then I was like, raw, I didn't realize you were going through all that. I didn't know none of that. So when he was telling me, I was just like, raw. What can I do as a father? The most I can do is support Sadiq, like be there for man, like you get me, especially in man in action. And then if and you know, this is a good opportunity. Maybe dadsrus we could. I'm not here to just slate or anybody or the mum or anybody
No,
that. Or,
of course not.
It's just me to kind of like, right, like this is what man am I going through, and
What can we do to
What
offer
can
them
we
some
do? Yeah,
support?
what
can we do
with that?
to change that?
yeah, like in that sense. And I know you made a key point and said you went to court. I was like, man, went to court. When was all this? So it's all this. So it's like, and then the other thing you said, what stood out to me is why I had to get you on is that you represented yourself.
Yeah, and that's an idiot thing. Don't do it.
straight. My man said straight.
Don't do it.
I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna say you have to be a real don to do that.
No, don't do it, because it's not even that you can't, like, you know, I'm not an idiot or anything like that, but it's not even like you can't navigate it. What it does is, it's family court, so it's a bit different to criminal court. And what it means is that you won't be able to, you get asked to give her a bunch of questions because you can't talk to her directly. Yeah? Her solicitor can talk to you, and she can get what's it called, because all she has to say is domestic violence.
Of course.
I never put my hand on her once, fam. 100%. She got legal aid, and then yeah, you got to give her a set of questions in it which the judge will ask, and the judge won't ask any counter questions unless the judge themselves think that answer didn't make sense. Do you get what I'm saying? And why would the judge? They don't know you. They don't know. You're just some paperwork. Why would it make sense? So essentially, what you do is you rob. So first of all, you rob yourself of a chance for your solicitor to kind of really unpick who this person is, so that the judge themselves can see this woman's a psycho. Do you get what I'm saying? Because obviously, if I had a solicitor, I would have loaded them full of information. So don't put in the paperwork that you and my mum were best friends and you called her a this and a that. Do you get what I'm saying? Don't do that. That was messed up, and that's what she did. But then I think she was, you know, schooled by her solicitor. Like, you can say whatever you want, because there won't be no one to counter argue that. And that's why you don't do that. You rob yourself of a chance to give your point.
It's not about intelligence, isn't it? It's just not your realm. It's not, you just don't know how to deal with that situation, innit? Like, people go and train for that shit and they get paid good money.
I mean, but the questions will come to you. Like, you know, somebody, if she's talking rubbish, you know what I mean? That didn't happen, which she was. Made up a whole bunch of things. What I'm saying is that you can't
counteract.
You can't counteract.
What the judge asks the questions, and only the judge can counteract if he sees fit. He or she sees fit, and more often than not, they don't see fit because it's like, I don't know you.
Yeah.
So whereas his solicitor is going to counteract because they have an opportunity, they're representing for you.
Yeah.
But he's representing himself. So say like, I'm representing myself and this is the judge and I've now got to give him the questions. All he's going to do is ask you the questions.
Yeah.
Essentially, that's it. Whereas her solicitor can ask me all the questions, and if I'm come with the answer, I can be like, yeah, but was it this? How was that? But
Exactly.
you don't have the opportunity to do that. So guys out there trying to represent themselves.
Though, can't you? So you can't actually.
You can't-
because
you
you're
can't-
representing yourself. So you are the solicitor then. No.
Yeah, but he can't
No,
ask
no,
her
but
the
you
questions. He
can't
can't have
do that.
contact with her.
You're not the solicitor. That's the thing. You're not the solicitor, innit? You're just
Representing yourself. So, and he can't speak to her.
Yeah.
So so what he's done is cut off, like he said, he's basically essentially lost the ability to speak to her, even though he can't speak to her. He's lost that ability fully now because he can't ask her no questions, and you're the judge. You're the only one that can ask the questions that I've written down for you to ask. No, you can be bothered, but once you ask the questions, if she says yes, could you elaborate? The judge ain't gonna say, can you elaborate? It's just, okay, cool. Next question.
Yeah.
So there's nothing else to that because he represents himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's whack. Don't do it.
So
Wow.
clearly you've been down the court system.
Yeah.
So how did that go for you? So sorry, Dan.
Well, it went terribly. They what's it called, did in her favour. They found in her favour. So what it meant was that I couldn't see my children. That whole time I couldn't see my children. Supposedly, it was all lies. And I don't even want to get into all of the amount of lies she told, but it was a lot of lies. But then I got like a 9-month ban. I got a 9-month ban where I couldn't go and see them. And then so once the 9 months was over, went knocked on the door. She called the police, and then I'm arguing with police and all of this foolishness there. And I'm a black man, you know what I mean? It's just stupidness. So where it is now, so everyone's 100% saying to me, and I keep it 100, yeah. Everyone's saying to me, well, you can do contact center, right? I know 100% because I know how she is. I know 100%. She won't bring him to the contact center. Even if she'll go to the court, say, yeah, I'll do it. She ain't gonna do it. She's not. She'll just say, oh, I got a headache, and you can do that. So it'd just be me. I'm not putting myself through that stuff because, yeah, I'm not.
It's just more of an emotional extra on top of what you've already had to deal with and still dealing with. So regardless of any smiles and all that stuff that's going on, I can't imagine what that feels like to me.
I mean, it's tough, but I mean, this is the thing in it. It's a bit complex because I've got 2 new babies. Like my son turned 2 yesterday. You get what I'm
Congratulations,
saying?
bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And it's like you can't replace kids. That's 100%. It doesn't. You know what I mean? It doesn't work like that. But it's not like I haven't got joy in my life. It's not like I ain't got a reason to smile. The only thing that that kind of bothers me the most is probably like, just all what my children are missing out in terms of what I'm doing and what I can contribute to them. That's the thing that worries me the most.
Yeah.
But
Question, sorry, Dan and Maxi. Yeah. So you said your daughter's going to be turning 18.
yeah.
So doesn't that change things in terms of how you can see her? No.
Yeah, I mean, she might turn around and say she wants to come see her dad. I don't think it's like, I don't think
Really?
that will happen. Yeah, because she's a bit like her mum, you know what I mean? In that respect.
And how long haven't you seen her for? Sorry, you said
3 years.
Fudge.
Yeah. So she, and even like, the last time we spoke, it wasn't good. It wasn't nice. I apologize. Do you get what I'm saying? We know these young people, you can't talk to can't talk to me like that, love. We're not white. You get me? Don't care what your mates do at school. You get me?
Listen, You can't talk to me like that.
And is there a connection as well by that point as well? That's something else to consider. Because is their relationship good up until that point?
I mean, I think so.
Oh, okay.
Given a lot of things when I look back, and then I've got these two new ones, and I'm thinking, what am I going to do different and all this kind of stuff. I mean, one thing I loved about my kiddies is that they were very much similar like me. I like gaming and stuff like that. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you know, I could get married or anything and they'll go crazy. You get what I'm saying? Their mom didn't really like the fact that I had them inside like that. It wasn't that I had them inside, it was just we'd be up till 3 a.m. playing Zelda or something like that. Do you get what I'm saying? And it was tired for the next day.
It's your thing though.
But it's my weekend though, innit? You get what I'm saying? You know, I've worked the whole week. So all I want to really do is just chill out with my kids, to be fair. My son was playing football, so I had to get up taking football on a Saturday and all this kind of stuff. So yeah, we had a decent relationship. They were like, you know, they were, you know, they got uncles and they were part of the family like that. You know, they I feel like it was good.
Because you know that people will be looking like, there must be something about him. He must have done something. And rare, because there's always two sides on the truth.
I'd say, before even trying to figure out what he has done and hasn't done, what I think we should talk about what the children are missing. So as you said, you were taking football, for example.
Yeah.
Is that still able to happen? So let's bring the awareness
so
of...
I can't take him football.
Is he still going football?
Well, this is the thing. So she like changed the football team. Do you get what I'm saying?
That changes his whole thing though.
Yeah, like she changed up his football team. I don't even know if he's playing football anymore, to be honest.
Like,
because I could always go Saturday only where the team was playing, innit? So I could always go watch him. That was never, even when the foolishness, even when the foolishness kicked off and that, you know what I mean? I know where he was training and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? I could see him. My daughter by this time, she's, you know, a big girl, she's 16, 17, she's doing her own thing now. Do you get what I'm saying? She ain't got no time for daddy. But him now, yeah. But then she didn't like that, my ex that is, and then so she changed up his football team, I assume. I went down there one day, he said, you don't play here no more. I was like, raw.
That's just mad. So, yeah, I mean, regardless of what's happened between you and mum, because we're not privy to that information, the impact on the kids is what I'm considering here. Do you get what I'm saying?
It's what I'm concerned with. And the impact on you.
And the impact on you as well.
Do you know, I don't know, Mumsy. I can't speak about your ex. I hope that the impacts, I know that you probably be like, I don't give a damn. But I would hope that it could impact her better to make better decisions. Unfortunately, it's not based on what we're hearing. But either way, what do you need to help you?
Regarding what the two children I don't see?
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, innit, it's not something that it's not like it mashes me up every day.
Yeah.
And then what happens is that I can have 10 great days in it. You know what I mean? Because like I said, I got these two little ones. I've got two stepsons. You know what I mean? They're doing big bits, play basketball and all this kind of stuff. You know, I'm flying off to America and all this crazy stuff that they're doing. You know, both can dunk now. You know, and the thing
that's a big deal, though. You know, that one felt good for him is to say, you know, they're basketball and they can dunk now. Because that's the thing. You know,
it's a progression thing.
Yeah, of course.
And it's a weird one because obviously, like my actual biological son took to football. Yeah. And I don't mind football, but basketball was my game back in the day. Okay. So, you know, I'll be supporting them how I'm supporting them. And, you know, so I can have 10 great days and then I probably just something one time I just found an old hard drive and I just went through you know what I mean, let me clear this thing and there's just some pictures of my boy when he was a baby and just damn, man. You know, so he can hit me like that. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But, you know what I mean? Like I said, it's not like I don't have a supportive missus right now and, you know, I've got a lot to smile about, bruv.
No, that's good, man.
A lot to feel good about. A lot. But it's just you know, I've just got these two youths out there, and I don't think it's easy for black children in today's society. Do you get what I'm saying? I think that some of the stuff that I've seen happen, or you know, kids coming home with certain books and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know how. You probably should have sent me a copy of this podcast first, you know, fam, and then.
Nah, man.
Get me.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Nah, talk, bro.
But you know, there's like some real dangerous books coming home, and I don't know how they're navigating all of these things. Do you get what I'm saying?
Okay, without the guidance.
Without the guidance, you get what I'm saying? I don't know how you're navigating this stuff, and you know.
And we're there to protect them in that sense.
And you can't.
100%.
Yeah, and it's getting worse at the moment. Even just, you know, like you do, like me and the missus would just watch random stuff on YouTube, and the amount of dysfunctional, Satan off his chains madness that's going on is right. It's mad. I think 2024 is the year of where everything's getting exposed, everything's coming to light.
The year of exposure, yeah?
Yeah, a lot of stuff's coming out. Grace's Corner is moving mad at the moment. All these things.
Is it?
Grace's Corner is moving mad at this moment. It's moving
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, but Grace's Corner has been written off.
Because they got riddens. What are you talking about?
We locked that. That's got lock off from yesterday. There's no more Grace's Corner in my yard. Yeah, ever. Like, you get it? Because they're just trying to push the next agenda. And with all of these pods that are aimed at kids, they're all pushing the same agenda. So if you look behind them, you think, oh, it's all good. I put my telly, look, go and watch that little one. You get on. Nah, I don't do none of that no more. My little one now is with me, and I have to teach her the things I need to teach her straight, like, because the TV has its own hidden agenda. And Grace's Corner
It's a part of that agenda.
It's part of that. And as much as I didn't want, I was like, no, Gracie's cool. No, it's all the same. So I can feel your pain in terms of that, of knowing that that guidance, because I believe sometimes as men we have a different type of role to actually to take on.
Not sometimes.
Eh?
It's not sometimes. We have a different role.
He's saying to you, because you said, I think sometimes he's saying, it's not sometimes, it just is. We do have a different role.
Right, maybe I put it in the wrong way.
No, he's agreeing with you, essentially, but it's not a sometimes thing. Let's not play our role down.
Yeah.
Let's not, like sometimes we try to play small because we don't want to offend. It's kind of like, no, our role isn't more or less important than a mother's role. It's important, period. Just like a mother's role is important, period. That's it. It's not a competition. We're here to complement one another.
No, 100.
Do you know what I mean? And the issue is, it's like, he's now not able to complement that dynamic. And that is fucked.
But me and the missus have a discussion, and I pull it out to all the man them. I think we all fall into this kind of thing where I was asking her, and it's one of our, which one was it? One of the pods. It was one of the pods. I'm not even mentioning her, but I'm not giving her a boost on that thing. But it's some pod that she's part of the village, but I don't know which she's part of.
Don't put this on.
She is. I put it on there. No, and we were on her pod, and she said that she called me a particular dad, a type of dad. Do you remember it?
No.
Bonus dad.
Bonus dad, yes.
Boom. And then she's is a clip, and then there's a comment under one of the clips.
Yeah.
And I read the comment, and I couldn't. It's basically he was saying, "Look, I don't believe the bonus dad is an old joke. That doesn't make no sense."
Yeah.
And he looked like he's been hurt, and he said that all it means is more responsibility and less authority. Being a dad, like we are, particular, it's more of. And I realize it as dads as well. I'm like, is it? We get the response. The women love to have the responsibility, but the authority, we don't get that balance. And I'm like, oh my days.
In terms of
that makes sense.
I know exactly
in
what
what
you're
sense?
about.
Influence or decisions or
whatever it is, they love they don't mind the responsibility.
The fact that you look after
pay
your ads,
and whatever, and give them.
But can I tell your kids something?
But the authority thing changes. There's that element there, and I'm like, oh my days. Me and the wife had a big discussion about it. I'm like, nah, this is quite interesting because I feel like I haven't got authority no more. Like I got the responsibility. Give me all the responsibility. Oh, love, you can do that, but then the authority is like mad, and I'm like, good being a. It was shocking. It was quite, I don't know
How do you feel about that? Being a bonus dad, like,
or do you
Maxi
agree to
says?
that?
No, I mean, I think the reality is that given what these young youths have to deal with today, I'd actually say, like, I don't mind being a bonus dad, more the merrier, mate. Do you know what I mean? More, I mean, it's a complex thing because I wouldn't want my son calling anybody dad. Do you get what I'm saying? That's the problem that I got. But you know, in terms of, let's say, like my stepsons, their dad's back in the picture, and you know what I mean. Even like, imagine they played the game, yeah. They played this championship game. It was crazy, yeah. Boys were just on fire and stuff. So anyway, they win the game, innit? So everyone's like, yeah, you know what I mean? We got back to rushing it. And the wickedest thing is I just caught the dad moving before me and I had to sit back in it. Because I was just as excited as he was.
Mad thing.
But he had to, I had to say like, nah, he's got to, it's his boys in. These are his sons. Do you get what I'm saying? So you can get all of that. And then afterwards I was like, yeah, what's good boys? You get what I'm saying? You know.
Well, that's mad though.
Yeah.
That's mad. That's a humbling, beautiful.
It's like that one way, you know, I was like, obviously, cause, you know, I'm thinking, I've been with the girls for how long? The dad's not really active.
Yeah.
So I imagine they're going to get married one day and then that scenario could happen, like,
100%.
Who you giving away? Like, and then he's going to come into the fold and it's like, that'd be my worst nightmare, I think. But then I have to respect that I have to respect it. That's where you got to be there. In that situation, you got to learn to take the higher ground and just be, you know what, this is how it is life. You get me?
Well, but that's the responsibility.
Mad.
Like you said, it's a responsibility
But no authority.
But no authority. Though. That's kind of what you're saying.
Right, you say, blood, how much, you ain't been there, blood. That don't make no sense. Like, that there, like, you could, I don't know the dynamic of that, if he has been there or not, in that sense.
Well, he hasn't been there,
Just
but
come
he's
back
coming
in the
back,
fold.
so yeah.
Nah, blood, stand over there, come on, boys.
I mean, you know what I mean?
I've done this. You
I
get
mean,
me?
it could have been all of that, but then again, my thing is just like, you know, I want
How's
to type for the youths and
Come on now.
and again, like I say to the boys, like, I mean, they're quite fortunate. They got like godfathers and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So they're all right. You know, I'm just another voice of reason when they're going through.
He's
whatever.
another role model.
Yeah.
He's another role model. Yeah. And when you're talking about what you're saying, even though I love it, but when you're doing that, that's more about us. That's my ego, innit?
thing, yeah.
And you're not doing this for you. You lot aren't showing up being a bonus dad just for you. You're showing up in order to show these kids that they've got somebody that is willing to be there, especially the masculine man. So when you see that, it shows that you've done your job. You've supported them, and then if the dad's coming back in, you want to be a leading example of what it looks like. So you want him to be in their life. You don't want to. You're not trying to take his place. You're just trying to ensure that they don't feel like they went without.
100%.
We're not trying to take no one else's place. That's something that I reckon, and I know that because my dad was like that. My dad would not try and take no next man's place, no matter how much of a dad he might be to those that he's not a biological father for. Do you know what I mean? My dad's a dad to the community somewhat, if he turns up. But, you know, but he's one of those people that everyone would call my dad. Do you know what I mean? But he wouldn't get in the way of someone's dad. He'll happily stand aside. And I take that same way like my dad does. Like, I'll happily be a bonus dad to anyone. I'll be a bonus brother. I'll be a bonus cousin. I'll be a bonus whatever it takes in order to make that person feel as though they're not losing out. And if they got that in someone else, I'm going to support that. I'm going to hug them too. Come, you the real dad. I love that you're here. I love that you're here because this is what's been missing.
No,
So
100%.
you being here and them seeing how I am with you lets them feel even better. It makes them know, Rod, no, he was real when he said he was here for me. Because he's even here for him.
And that is a powerful way of dealing with
My dad's that.
And
So yeah, my dad is that. My dad doesn't walk with no malice in his heart, bruv. So I can't. I just can't. I love too much. I'm like, that's a waste of time. Malice is, if you don't know the saying, malice is like drinking poison, hoping for the other person to dead.
Yeah.
So that's like me going, raw, you know what, when I finish drinking this poison, you're gonna dead, you know. That don't make no sense. I can't drink poison and hatred and all them things. So for me, bro, I'm glad that you have found a better space, but I'm also fucking heartbroken for you in a sense. And that's just my feeling for you. I'm not telling you that I want you to just feel sad. I'm glad you got joy though. I am glad you got joy. But
The joy. What?
Yeah.
How was that? One is 2 months. 2 years.
2 years,
Or 2
and then
months?
my little girl, she's like 10 months. She's gonna be 1 in like 2 months.
I can see the joy in his
Bang, bang.
as well, innit?
Come on, bang,
That's
bang.
a bang, bang,
Bang,
I
bang.
shut you down.
If the 3-year-old is a boy,
Yeah.
so this is your own. No, you got an 18-year-old girl as well.
Yeah. So I got 2 boys, 2 girls.
mad.
Even Stevens.
Yeah.
Mad.
And 2 bonus.
And 2 bones.
So you're dealing with 2 babies right now.
Yeah. 2 under 2. Well,
Yeah.
he's 2 now, so yeah.
Terrible twos.
It was terrible. 1, 1.2, 1. You know what I mean? Terrible 18 months. It's cool. You know what I mean?
Man said he was terrible once.
Yeah.
Bye.
Do you know what it is? It's because I think it's like, especially because he's got the older brothers. They're like 15 in it.
Yeah,
And so he was just hungry to just jump out of the cot. Do you know what I mean? Just run around with his brother. And then one of them, they kind of rough him up a bit. Like I say, like you can't be too rough with him. Do you get what I'm saying? The boy might be slow. You get what, you know what I'm saying?
I love that. He didn't want to say it, but he said it anyway. You know, he was like, I'm gonna say it.
You know what I mean? But yeah, you know. So yeah, my son's fearless, mate.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Well, it's becoming his norm. If he gets roughed up, then this is just normal. Like,
Yeah.
true.
But it's how he is with the little one. That's the problem. You know?
Yeah.
He's getting there. He's loving. I mean, he does love his little sister and stuff. You know.
Yeah.
And they're gonna, you know, it's amazing to see, like, because they're so close in age. They're at some point they're probably gonna look like twins. To be fair.
Yeah. 2 and 10 months. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, but they'll be like year 9 and year 10 together. Year 7 and year 8.
Yeah.
Like, I always wished I had that. You know. I wish.
Irish, exactly. Irish.
I wish I had that in school.
Do you?
My sibling in my school. I used to, yeah.
Is
my
it?
sister left as I was coming in, she was going out.
All the time.
Yeah, so never. Well, only secondary, innit? Yeah. So we never caught still, and we have a little colour thing to represent what year we're in. So I got the same colour. So yeah, it was a mad thing. But yeah, now I want to hear more on the nice. I want to go down the nice route.
Ask the questions then, brother.
Nah, it's the nice route, but it's the nitty gritty, fam. There's that bit that you
I
think.
don't know what mood Max is in today.
I
bro.
know, but you know what it is. It's just the mental health element of it.
Then talk on it.
That's
Talk
where
on
I'm
it
just
then.
like, all right, how
Talk on it.
You got the joy over there, but then you be in the house and then it'd be like,
That 11th day, when that 11th day comes.
yeah, it's like you should be here seeing all this. You should be part of this. This is you should be seeing. There should be an interaction of some sort, and it's kind of a thing of what do you do with that? Do you just leave it? Do you just leave it, or at the moment you're just saying I'm just gonna be? Is it one of the ones where you say no, I'm gonna? It's out of my control, or I'm just
No, I mean,
Are you gonna come with another angle, or that? How do you?
I just feel like, all right, like my daughter turns 18 soon, so I'm kind of. But the thing is, like, I changed my number and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because of some other stuff, so she can't phone me or anything like that. And you know, but I'm social.
So she could have phoned you then.
Oh, what throughout the whole 3 years?
No, you changed your number now, but she could have.
Yeah. She could have phoned. I mean, I bought her a phone. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
I mean, bought her a phone. The mum took the phone. You know what I mean? It's all of that kind of stuff. You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, I think she took the phone because the phone was nicer than the phone that she had. It's that kind of stuff. You get what I'm saying? You know, your daughter's like, Daddy, I want an iPhone.
We're laughing, but it ain't funny. You know?
You know what I mean?
It's actually because I'm actually annoyed.
next.
No, I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed. I have
Well,
to be
it's better
careful.
that than because you bought it.
Either way,
No.
it's a
Well,
disrespect.
yeah.
It doesn't matter how you spin
Yeah,
it.
there is no better.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how you spin it. It's a disrespect. Why are you taking the phone?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know, so I mean, she might look out for me or something like that, or she might go looking for me.
I hope
the thing
so.
is that, you know, if you see her, she looks like, well, she doesn't look like me in a dress, but hey, you know what I'm saying?
Now you can say it,
it's
bro.
my daughter.
You can say it. He's like, I don't want to say. I don't want to start picturing.
100.
You know what I mean? But you can tell she's my daughter, 100%.
No, because you get them Donnies that don't business about whether they see their youths or not.
Yeah,
and
that's not the case here.
and it's not the case here. This is what I'm
That's what you wanna
pressure
bring
on that.
home.
But yeah, because
Yeah.
this is a kind of our father wants this, but because of predicaments, he's had to pull back and say, all right, let me navigate the situation differently. But at the same time, he's still got to go and provide. He's still got the pressures of the other woman. No, regardless, you can't just say she might be times she might even not identify that you're going through it in your head because you feel like I don't want to be selfish. I want to feel like I don't know if how are you?
Yeah. I mean,
Sorry,
that can kind of happen still. You know, so she can be like, "Oh, you look sad," or da-da-da-da. And sometimes it's based, and it's weird as well. Like, you know, it's weird because like one of the boys will just say, "Yo, pops, can I get £5?" And I give him £5, like, you know, and I just think like, right, wait there. I got 2 sons called Micah. My Micah can't say that to me. Do you get what I'm saying? I mean, you could, He could if he was.
But what
there.
you're saying, he's not in
Not
the
here.
position to
yeah,
say that.
he's not in. You know what I mean? And,
So just moments like that come.
yeah, and then I can be like, that can hit me. You know what I mean? You know, yeah, but you know, the only thing is that I know I'm not the only brother that's going through this. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's a bag of black men going through this, and bag of men, period, going through this. I mean, back in the day when I was like a kid, they had the white dads climbing on the what's it called in the super.
Yeah, it's the Batman suit.
And I never understood it. I never like what are they doing? You get what I'm saying? But now I'm like, raw.
Man, gonna climb a building now.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I mean, to a certain
Forgot about all that, you know.
I forgot.
Forgot about all that, you
yeah.
know.
So it's not a new issue. This is old, and it's more about how the system leans in favor of the mum and the damage that's doing to the community. Do you get what I'm saying?
To the dads and the kids
To
and the
dads,
family dynamic.
to the whole community.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You know.
Because as we said in one of our previous episodes, the kids mix with the other kids, and then it just becomes a bit of a pollution thing, innit? It just goes on and on. So you had no, it's just not set up. In your experience, there's just no way it's just set up for us to get some sort of
Justice.
What has meant?
yeah.
In the,
Being someone who's
in the
been through
system.
it.
Oh,
Because I haven't been through it.
I mean, the only thing, again, like I said, so I don't take it personally. It just is what it is, first of all. And then, you know, the reality of the situation is this, innit? I was raised fatherless myself, innit? So that's part of the problem that I've got. And then it's like, one thing that my dad didn't do, he didn't, even though I hope that he would, he didn't build this empire for me to inherit at some point when I see him in the road. It didn't work like that. But, you know, it can work like that for me. Do you get what I'm saying? I can create something so that whatever time they come or whenever they appear, you know. And I'm busy doing that right now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah,
you know.
you're ready for whenever that moment does come.
Yeah, man. You know, I can only prepare for it, really and truly, because I think it's inevitable. But the what worries me is like under what circumstances. I mean,
You were saying that. You were saying how they're gonna come. Remember on the
Yeah,
call,
yeah,
you
yeah.
were saying we were trying to
Probe him.
we were trying to like, bro, but this will happen. But this, you're like, nah, brother, are you alright? And the main thing that you said, which was amazing, and my cousin confirmed it for me the other day. My baby cousin, he came and see me, and he was upset that he just found out that his mum prevented him from seeing his dad straight, and he's like, uncle, I'm like, I didn't know that was happening. So no wonder my uncle is going on a madman. And she actually stopped because of what he was doing to her. Nothing to do with the child. I was like, huh? So now my cousin is feeling that pain. Like, so now but what she done, she said certain things over the time to him, the son,
Seeds.
cousin. And then what it is, when he now sees his dad, it's a mad thing. It was a mad thing. So when you were saying, I don't know what kind of, when they come and see me, I don't know what I'm going to get. Like, I don't know what angle they're going to come at.
So is that a concern?
Relax, brother. We're cool. They're going to come as they are.
I mean, like my son, like, not again. You know, my son's serious. You get what I'm saying? You don't. Not like me. I'm a diplomat in it. You know what I mean? No, my son. You know, he's fighting. You get what I'm saying? 100%. So it's just like, and even like when I finally saw my dad after many years. The rage because he said something, the rage that I
That took
felt.
over you.
Yeah, like I had to humble myself I had to like, yo, I got to leave this house. I just had to get up and walk out, you know. And then we spoke about it later on. But yeah, the rage. But I'm able to, in most times, I'm able to kind of control that. I'm not saying that my son's gonna be as blessed as I am to control. Do you get what I'm saying? He's gonna have the rage. Do you know what I mean?
Was your rage coming from not knowing when and why he wasn't there, and things you had been told?
Or what regarding my dad?
Yeah.
No, my when it comes to my dad, the rage. A few things got me upset. Listen,
Take time.
I keep it 100. Yeah,
Okay, cool.
The first time I ever felt heartbreak was because of my dad. It wasn't because of a chick, which it should have been. It was my dad. Yeah. What happened was this. he said he was gonna come, and he didn't. Now I kind of suspected, like, probably I got 2 younger brothers. I was probably about 10, 8, and then 6. And he said he was gonna come. I thought he was gonna come. We stayed up. My brothers were excited. Rare. Anyway, didn't turn up in it. And then what happened was, I fell asleep. But when I woke up, I fell asleep, realized he didn't come, so I was pissed. But I woke up and my youngest brother had actually fallen asleep with his head on the windowsill.
Allow it, man. Allow it.
Because he was watching. Bruv, that broke me, fam.
Wow.
It broke me.
It's like the movies. If you don't think these actually happen, these actually happen.
Bro,
Yeah, sorry,
it broke me, fam. It really did. That's the first time I felt that. And it's like that, and just how can you know, like I said to him, like, how can you have, I'm originally from Birmingham, innit? How can you have 3 sons living in the beast that is London and you don't check them? Do you get what I'm saying? Because London is a crazy city.
It's wild.
It's wild, fam. Absolute crazy. Do you get me? So there's loads of things. Do you know what I mean? Where, and then, I mean, what pissed me off is that he called me son.
That was what got you.
Yeah, fam.
I was gonna ask, but because you never said it, I thought let me just wait.
No,
so when he called you son, that was
Yeah.
that was a trigger for you.
Yeah, that
Like, really
burned me, like, and then I had to really address that, because the reality is that, you know, this is my dad. I am his son. Do you get what I'm saying? That's the reality. But in that moment, I was like, "Rah, this man is taking son, I got a son. I'd never leave my son." Yeah, I went through it all.
Yeah.
in that one moment.
Yeah.
When he
That
said son, you went through all of the emotions.
I thought about
Did you go back to that moment, seeing your brother on the window ledge, everything?
all of it.
Must have.
Wow.
All the years.
All the years. The fights. You know how many fights I saw that were just, oh, my dad's rare. Oh. And then everything just disappeared. You know, there was no more energy and it just disappeared. And then I'll be there like, rah. I can't, well, if I told you my dad, you wouldn't know who he is. Do you get what I'm saying? So I could never say that. Right. And then so that led to a whole bunch of stuff as well.
Man,
so it's just like,
about them.
you know what I mean? There was again, growing up in South London, it just seemed like everybody was related as well. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was peak. But yeah, when you call me son, that burnt me, and I got mad and I left. And then didn't talk to him for a good while, and then I went to check him again, you know. You have to humble yourself and them things, you get me? It's all relative, you get me?
So you comparing them same situations. There's no comparison what you feel that your son and daughters will come to you at.
I mean, my main worry is, like, you know, given my life and what I've done and what's happened to me and the situations I've been in and blah blah blah. You know, there's been some horrible, dangerous moments where I think I'm a blessed youth, 100%. Like, honestly, 100% think I'm like, you know who Jah blessed, no man curse. But I just worry that maybe my kids ain't so blessed, or for whatever reason. I don't know how this thing works. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't know why some people are lucky and some people aren't lucky, or do you understand? And I just hope that they can be as lucky as me, because if you are, then you'll be fine. You know, I'm
Continue to use the word blessed, bro. Continue to use the word blessed.
yeah, but you know, I'm around people that said, I just said be less. You know, I'm around those minds.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Forget those ones. Do you know what I mean?
It gets political, fam.
It does,
Yeah.
but continue to use the word. Like you said, you're a blessed individual.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you're not, it's not luck. Do you know what I mean? Like, you did the work, and they hopefully will do the work too. Either way, they will be blessed, but hopefully they will come around and seek you one day, like you did your dad. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
yeah,
even if they do have to go through that moment when you say baby girl or son, and they got to be like, what, are you mad? If they've got to have that moment, you're going to remember the moment you had, because you're in a better position than what say your dad was in. Do you know what I mean? It is a shame that you got to go through it like that, and I wish you didn't, but you're blessed, and so are they.
Did you ever find out why he wasn't there?
My dad?
Your dad, yeah.
Because he's lazy, fam.
Simple as that.
Like 100%. Like this is the thing, innit? I actually, like, as I grew older, I started to kind of realize, you know, when you raise fatherless and stuff, there's obviously there was parts of me that were him, parts of me that's my mum, and there's this who I am myself, innit?
Yeah.
And then so I started to realize what parts of me he was. Do you get what I'm saying? And I can be very, very lazy, fam. Like very, very like I can be like, so I know he's the kind of man like he's gonna think 120 miles.
It's long, yeah.
That's a bit long. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's him. That is honestly him. So when
Go next week. We go next week.
But it's like he's also a guy. Like, you know, right, pops, I got a problem. Oh, you got a problem? Okay. And he'll put something in your hand. Go deal with it. Do you get what I'm saying? In that instant. He's that guy.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So he's like, yeah, so it's a weird one, fam. So, you know, I just kind of like reason it out that there's I'm mindful of the lazy element to me because I know where it comes from.
No, but
and then regarding my kids now, yeah, like I said, I just have to build something for them to.
the reason I'll ask is because when they're gonna be ready to find out why you wasn't, your track record's gonna say I went to court though. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I know that the mom's gonna say a whole bunch of stuff, and you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I mean, let me not come on this podcast and say I was this perfect boyfriend or whatever. We were two young people. We didn't plan it. Did you get what I'm saying? It weren't planned. She just, you know, it was just one of those like, raw.
happened.
Yeah, I'm pregnant. I was like, right, wow. Do you get what I'm saying? And because of her scenario, I knew it wasn't just, you know, we can get rid of that. We got that technology out there. Do you get what I'm saying? You know, I knew that wasn't going to happen. And then so we built this life, and it was a good life for a while. But, you know, things happened and blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, love gets questioned, and it's just relationships. And the thing is, it's like, I think it's really, really difficult because me, again, I was raised in a single parent home. I never saw love, to be fair. My mom never had like men around and all
Right.
that. You know,
So you didn't see that dynamic of love.
I didn't
yeah,
see that
okay.
stuff. Do you get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So really and truly, to a certain extent, I believe my presence alone was the win. Like, what do you mean you complain? I'm here every night. What you talking about?
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying? My dad weren't there. I thought that was it for a while. Do you get what I'm saying? And it's not. It's really not. Because we're competing in the world. We got to build. We got to grow. Can't be complacent. So.
Do you look? Yeah, I like the way you just touched on that, because me and the wife had a big discussion about that in terms of how we show love to each other in the house. And once we've been doing it a lot, and I see the implication. I think we must have been just that doing a random thing like, "Hi, babe," give her a kiss, and we start hugging, and then the little one come and give a hug, and then the other one gives a hug, and then the son gave a hug, and before we know it, everybody's hugging in the house, isn't it? It has an impact. I'm like, right, actually, it makes
Yeah,
sense.
it's important.
Do you get what I'm saying? And I can't leave the yard without giving the hugs to all of the girls. Like, it's like, Daddy, I want one. Oh, I want one as well. It's like, it's crazy just to get out. And do you look back and think, because obviously you went, you know, there's blah blah happened, this happened, and that. Do you look at it? Have you forgiven her, the ex, for what she's putting you through? And is there things that you thought, I can understand why you would move like that, why I don't see my kids? Does that make sense? Does that make any sense?
Well, all right.
Some people will literally be like, nah, something ain't right, you know. Something not fit right.
I can answer the
Do you get it?
Yeah, I can answer this. Let me answer the second one first. Like, so we was around a lot of negative people. So there's a lot of people in her head like, you don't need him. Like her sister's friends, her brethren. You know what I mean? We was in that scenario, to be fair. So that was that. Forgiveness is one of them words there that I don't think I can forgive, to be fair. To be honest, that doesn't mean to say I carry malice.
Yeah, I know. I knew you was gonna go there. I knew you was
You know what
prepared
I'm
for me.
saying?
Yeah.
Doesn't mean to carry malice, but forgiveness, nah, because you robbed me of time. And you can't give back time. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm missing
Vital times.
vital moments.
Yeah, you don't get them back again.
Do you get what I'm saying? Vital things. I had ideas. I had ideas of my daughter's sweet 16 and all this stuff. I didn't get to see her and stuff. You know what I mean? So don't. No. It's not about forgiveness. I mean, I'm not gonna slap up anybody or anything like that. But it's not forgiveness. You know? It's respect. You know what I mean? That's it. But
Missing a 16-year-old, that's crazy though.
Yeah, you're just missing whatever's going
Anywhere,
on.
any
whatever's going
situation and circumstance.
on. You know what I mean? That's the problem.
On a day-to-day basis, there's something new.
There you go. You know, I mean, like I said, my kids are like, my daughter's like a massive Zelda fan. So then a new Zelda came out, and this is the thing, like, you know, I'm working. You know what I mean? The new Zelda come out. Yeah, of course you're gonna get that straight away. Do you get what I'm saying? You know, you're gonna be the first person in your class to play it. All of this stuff. You know what I mean? And this new one came out, and I was just like, raw. Man, I really, you know, I saw the excitement around it. I knew that they'd most probably be excited. And then like I wanted to get it for them, but I know the mom would, you know. I mean, I wrote my son a letter, right? Then she just tore it up like.
Mumsy.
Yeah, the mom. Yeah. Just tore it up. You get what I'm saying?
That there's nothing that can justify that. Nothing.
Yeah.
Well, this is, I just
In her head, unfortunately, there is, because she did it.
Yeah, so
It's unfortunate, but in her head there is
Things we-
that right there is the thing. It's like that's what gets me through things. Going, okay, that's you. That's not me. But
like there can't
that,
be no damage in this letter.
that would have driven me mad. But I would have known that I can't go mad. Because for me to go mad, it means I'm gonna do you something. You rip up the letter in front of me. I mean, it's why I move the way I move. I'm not even giving you a reason now because I've seen this happen. Unfortunately, like you said, I see it happen all around me. I'm not even giving you the space to be able to move and navigate like that with me. That's how I move with any woman in my life. You don't have to have my kids. From you got kids and I know your kid, they're my kids. You don't have the space to move like that with me.
That's not a text. That's not typed. Like, pen to.
I know what you're saying, brother. Should have emailed it to yourself, bro, to us, because you just.
No, I just say that. Know that one thing I've always had grace for is that I know that 5 o'clock every morning, my grand's always praying for every single one of us.
Love that.
Like I guarantee, I 110% know that every day she's praying, and I've taken on that. Me and my missus taken on that mantle to actually do that, and I'm a believer of prayer does work. I think since I've heard about your situation, that's always been on my prayer list to actually pray.
Yeah,
so it's kind of a thing of I'm fully believe God is gonna work and do His thing, but you have to be prepared, bro, because when it does come, you have to be ready in it because they're gonna have questions to ask. They're gonna have questions to ask. They might not have questions to ask. They might just say, "You hear me? Give me a hug. Let's go." Do you get it? And they're like, "Raw, but you man ain't got like 2 pence to meet together." You'd be like, "Raw, I can't even buy your MacD's." Just be ready, innit?
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, raw,
the thing.
not like that. It's just about being ready, fam, and be
As ready as you
grateful for
can be,
Yeah,
you
ready,
know,
and be
yeah.
grateful for what you've got at the particular moment. Like, be thankful for it.
Yeah.
Because many man them would have fallen by the wayside for it, and I've seen loads. Man them just they lose their minds after that and become lonely. This bare man them just lonely at this moment.
Agreed.
Can't
Yeah,
get
yeah.
lonely. Some of them choose to be lonely. Some of them are lonely because they've done too much. The life's messed, and they can't get not. It's done. It's finished. So we just gotta be. I'm proper on this being thankful every day kind of thing, and it is hard because women ain't easy, man.
And man ain't easy.
Yeah.
No. We're doing
Both
women ain't
ways,
easy,
but we're
fam.
having our space right now, isn't it?
Yeah. It ain't easy. It's not easy, bro.
Easy to deal with. Sometimes
No.
if you got the. If you got
That's
the,
not easy.
If you got
That's
that-
not
yeah,
easy. That's not easy to deal with, brother. I
We
genuinely.
can't even take the mantle, like the
Yeah, I
baton
can't- there's nothing I
and
can-
say,
I can't-
"Brother,
yeah, let me
I'll
hold
go
that
knock-
for you."
No, go knock the door.
Yeah.
You can't
You
do
can't.
it. You can't do that.
You can't.
Get it? Well, we could, but then
Yeah,
the
but it's
implications of-
exactly
I
the
knock door.
repercussions of that.
Who are you?
It's mad.
From dadsrus.
Have you got a was it injunction? Was it when you can't be close? You can't go.
No, so that's
Finished
dead now.
now, innit?
That's finished. Yeah,
Oh,
so then
okay,
when I went
okay.
down, that's when she called the police and stuff. So it's just like, again, you did say.
Basically, she just keep finding things to cause a problem.
Yeah.
So you've just like it's easier to
And you've
stay
tried
away.
the letter, you've tried, you get me? And so you've tried different forms of communication. It's crazy. You know what? But I know one guy, he ain't seen his youth for long. All he does, he buys the presents. He's got like, you go in a cupboard in his cupboard and he's got everything from year to year to year, and he just puts it in there. Because he can't see his youth. I'm going to hopefully bring him on here, but he doesn't feel comfortable doing it. But it's like, he stocks everything. Cards, if he wants a birthday card, he puts it in the cupboard. He's hoping that one day when the youth comes, there you go. There's all your stuff. You know, but it'd be mad. You know, you're a big 31-year-old. You're like, but Dad, I can't.
I don't think it's about the stuff though.
I don't think it would be about it. Would be,
But
it's the
completely
metaphor.
overstand.
It's the energy behind it. To see that the child you wouldn't have to say much because they would see it.
You never ever forgot me. It was never about me then, not wanting me. That's what I'm guessing it would say.
Well, yeah, like with you, if your dad had say he had a cupboard when he said, "No, but son," it would have changed everything when he said,
You
"Son."
might ask questions now.
You would have been like,
okay.
"Oh, raw, you're calling me something." But because man hasn't been around, then you just say, "Listen, son, no, big man, no, no."
Yeah.
You understand? But when you open up,
You never call me. Just call me something.
Yeah.
some Jamaicans do.
Yeah,
call
you know, just call me
you know.
something. Him.
Or one son, bruv.
That is.
It's your story's powerful, bro.
Yeah.
Your story's powerful.
If they, you gotta do the one. If they were watching this now, like
Lord have mercy.
what would you want to say
time.
to them? Yeah.
What? Who the kiddies?
Yeah.
Oh man, I'd say, son, I miss you so much, fam. So much, man. Like there's been so much going on. I hope you're doing well in your football. If you're still doing that, like he was a bad boy goalkeeper, fam.
Bad boy.
Keeper.
Like, listen, man.
What?
Like
Nah,
the team
that's
that he was
not
playing
right.
for, yeah.
Keeper, fam.
Yeah, the team that he was playing for, he practically kept them in the league, fam.
Mad team.
You know what I mean? We're talking about like 18 saves a game, fam. Do you get what I'm saying? Like he was prolific. So hopefully he's doing well.
The proudness in that moment.
Imagine that as a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
You
My
keep
son
getting on about the goalkeeper. Hush him up. Hush him
my
up.
son was doing bits.
Like, how dare you?
So I hope he's doing well. You're starting secondary school now. Know that I love you. Know that you're connected, fam. Do you understand? Don't feel like you're alone because you're not. And I wish I was just there to just guide you through it. You know, it's why I didn't. You know, the beauty of my boy was that, like, you know, my missus. I didn't. You know, I could have. My missus is a black woman, in it, like dark skin. She's Nigerian, right? And the thing is like his hair is the same as mine, fam. And that's how I wanted it. Do you get what I'm saying? I didn't want no slickness. Do you get what I'm saying? And the slickness could have, you know, white things were on it. You know what I mean? They were easier. Do you get what I'm saying? They were down. I can say that. You get what I'm saying? But I wanted, you know what I mean? And I wanted my son to have hair like me, fam. So you see when he was growing, it's just, yeah. Because you know when he's gonna get to like 14, he doesn't know what to do. You can put in the sport and wave. You get what I'm saying? I show you how to do it, son. You get me? The do rag. You know what I mean? Because
it's important
I had to learn all of
Right,
that.
temperature.
Exactly, I had to learn all of that myself. I had to read the packet and all this stuff. You get what I'm saying?
Get it wrong and right.
Exactly. Do you know what I mean?
One wave.
Fam. You don't even understand. Do you get me? So yeah, you know, missing out all of that stuff. And just know that I love you 100%. To my daughter, she's big, 18. My specs. I mean, the amazing thing about my daughter is she's the one that got me believing again. I mean, believing in God and stuff, to be fair, because mom's got some issues. We won't go into all of that stuff, but you know, the doctor said, like, no, there's no kids here. Do you get what I'm saying? This woman can't have kids. So, which was kind of fun for me because I didn't want to be a dad anyway. Do you get what I'm saying?
At that moment, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It just mean we could just do what we were doing and having a good time. You get what I'm saying? Just keep having a good time. It was great.
Yeah, young. You might even be her age, if you don't mind me asking. How old was you when
What, my missus? Oh, how old?
when you was having your first?
Oh, 24? I was 25 when my daughter was born.
Yeah, you're trying to have fun still. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
But,
You know, I was having a good time. And you know, my missus said, she didn't feel well. And she's pregnant. You get what I'm saying? And I'm like this. This is a miracle. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, because of the condition that the woman's got. So, you know, for her to and you know, like my daughter was just, people actually, when she was born, right, people didn't believe that she was real because she was so still as a kid, like she was just so calm and she looked just like a dolly. Like she got eyelashes that are just long, you get what I'm saying? You know, people really used to think like my ex was like a pushing, like, you know, like a mad person pushing around a dolly. Like, you know what I mean? You know, there's a lady that does it in, like, they really thought it was that because that's how calm she was. Do you get what I'm saying? So calm as a kid. These new two, forget about it. You get what I'm saying? But my first one, Jesus, man, she was such a, like, you know what I mean? So calm, so still. And, you know, And I just want to apologize to her because I do worry about the things that she's heard. The nights where she probably heard me and her mum arguing. I never really spoke about that with her. And, you know, and I just apologize because, you know, I wanted to be her best friend, to be 100%. And I feel like I failed in that. In that task because I was doing whatever I was doing, more focused on like work, and this is when I had her. Do you know what I mean? When we were seeing, you know what I mean? The lockdown we had a great time. Do you get what I'm saying? Absolute, you know what I mean? We had a great time. But after that, you know, I got consumed with work and all this kind of stuff, and wasn't still picking them up, but I weren't doing anything with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Weren't doing anything with her. Weren't really checking her homework. She's a smart kid anyway, though. Do you know what I mean? Just absolute genius. You get what I'm saying? Like she was such a, you know, reading from free and all of this stuff. You know what I mean? She was brilliant, mate. Absolutely brilliant. And you know, I just missed them both, man. You know what I mean? And everybody misses you. Grandma misses you. You know, all your uncles miss you. The whole family, the whole Birmingham family. Everyone's they're asking what happened to you. You know what I mean? So much has gone on. You know what I mean? But this is kind of foolishness. Like, I've got a cousin, right? I've got a cousin whose son was shot in the back. And he's 13 years old, right? It happened in Birmingham, so it was on the news. And it was on the news down here. And my little girl watches the news. Do you get what I'm saying? She's one of those kids. You get what I'm saying? The news and Top Gear. You know, she was you know. And then I said to her, like, have you watched the news? Or have you watched the news? And she was like, no. I said, don't watch the news, okay? And like her mum was like, why are you telling her not to watch the news? And then I must have told the mum, like, look, Rare got shot in the back. It's all over the news. You know what I mean? Rare, all this kind of stuff. Why are you trying to traumatize her? Blah blah blah. And I'm like, nah, but these are her cousins. It's her age mate. When she goes Birmingham, this is who she's playing with. You ain't gonna be able to play with him because he's in a wheelchair. Do you get what I'm saying?
Wow.
You know, and so that was a tight one for the mum. She just flipped out, screaming and shouting like I was trying to traumatize her. And I was just.
You're trying to protect her.
Yeah, trying to break it. You know what I mean? Protect her, like, you know what I mean? And I would have spoken about it. We would have gone up to see him and stuff. You get what I'm saying? And all this kind of stuff, man. So really and truly, I just miss them, man. I just miss them dearly, and I hope they're just well. You know what I mean?
That was powerful, bro.
Yes. So
thanks.
all we can hope for, innit?
Nah, it's beautiful, man.
When you're at such a distance, I guess that's all you can. I just hope you're good. You've done the fight part. Yeah. We hope they're good too. You know what I'm saying? And we hope the luck changes. We hope things pick up. You know what I'm saying? But like, just, I don't know, man. I can't even say anything to them. Just, it don't work. It don't work. You need both sides. You know what I'm saying? You said grandma. You said cousin, uncles, aunties. It's unthinkable. But anything you don't want to say that?
I think Maxi Taz asking that question was a beautiful way to say thank you, bro. Thank you for sharing your story. And
No problem. Big up Dadsrus podcast.
big up, brother.
Big up.
Hey.
So how do you get a t-shirt then? Well,
No, we got a pattern now. Though. We got to sort that out. we got to sort that out. What's T's daughter called? Talk to her. Tell her.
Yeah, I'll sort it out, man.
Yeah, I was gonna.
yeah, I think if you come on the podcast, you should get it.
You should.
When you saying when you come on, you
I
should.
did do it, but I was doing it before, innit?
Yeah, you should. No, you didn't.
I did.
You didn't do it.
Yeah, or mug or something, or a badge.
It
You know
comes
what
too
I'm saying?
quickly. You say you need some merch, yeah? We should have
That's
some
not right
merch.
on the mind though. Like I think it should.
It's
All right,
fam.
cool.
This is big.
One of the guests came in and I gave them t-shirts. Like I bought.
Who?
Like when you remember we were at that last pub and I bought loads of t-shirts. I said, I swear, who got a t-shirt?
I got one.
Right, and I bought
Yes.
but it's, I'm trying,
We should get t-shirts for the guest.
yeah,
Or a
yeah.
badge. Or
That was
something like that.
Yeah.
A man said a bag,
but like-
or
a
a badge.
badge.
A badge. Oh, badges.
Yeah.
Badges is I'm not gonna lie, badges is more affordable. So
No, but
That's
we're
us.
gonna-
We ain't making money yet.
No,
guys.
we're gonna get subscribers though, and followers, and shares, and comments, and all that, and then we're gonna get.
I like that. See
We're gonna
that?
be able to. You get what I'm saying?
keyring.
Yeah, we're preparing.
But those can be expensive as well.
We're preparing.
It's not about the money, Shan.
Or
T-shirts and done.
No,
If you know
relax
how to
yourself.
do all
That's what I
this
mean.
stuff-
Is it coming out of your budget?
if you know how to do all this stuff, hit us up, innit? Hit us up because we need help on that front. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we done there, yeah. Love
man.
and manners each and every time. You know what I'm saying? Maxi, Tez,
Come on now, you lot log in.
Dwayne.
I'm just affected by it. No, I nearly bust a tit and the guy got his glasses on. I was watering up in there.
Was you worrying up?
Yeah.
No, to be
real talk,
fair,
real
it does.
talk.
I know we are ending, but
Real
just for anyone that this might have affected.
Yeah.
So if there are dads out there that might have heard this story,
Thank you.
and you wanna like reach out and talk to us, like if you need some help, or if you can help us help you, like if somebody knows what we can do to help dads in this situation, we are so open to hearing and being a part of that movement, because this is actually a real pandemic, and it's happening to a lot of men, and we need to help men and mums and just the kids and the whole community. We got to help each other do better, man. We have to help each other do better.
Hey, I just done a quick note though. Yeah. Do you think we should have contracts?
For
What are you talking about as parents?
Yeah.
It starts getting political in it, but maybe to save, maybe. That's for another show. Let's not go down that
no, I
road.
went mad.
No, you didn't. It's a good question.
It's a valid
but
question.
On a real, Danny told him, man, we got to learn, share, and understand.
yeah.
Say no more. You get me?
Hey, you done no. Big up yourself. 9,565. You done no. Hey, like, comment, subscribe, and share up the thing. Don't just hold it for yourself. That's long. Done that. Share, send it to the next person, innit?
Yeah.
You done? You all right? Get on my nerves. People get on my
you're too
nerves.
aggressive.
No,
You're
but
too-
they get on my nerves.
too
bro, but they
aggressive.
want me to get
Love for coming, brother.
Brother, blessings and love, bro.
Cool.
Thank you for having me.
No. It's a
Hey,
blessing.
Jenny, you know.
Boom.
Brother, man.
Manners.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Na-na-na-na.